All right. How's it going, Scott?
Hey, jacked up on life, bro. How you doing, David?
Man, today is another day to be great. Another chance to be great.
Hell yeah. That's what I say.
So why are you so jacked up on life? What's going on? Did you just get a deal?
Actually, just closed a deal within 6 days, which is pretty badass. The other deals I've done have been we've done a couple in 15 days, which is cool.
Okay.
But that was pretty neat.
Wow.
Pretty much everything already.
How'd you do a deal in 6 days?
So essentially, basically, take you back. We were using white letter mailers, just as a general rule for reaching out to people, going through all that. Then we found DealMachine. I actually heard it on the Bigger Pockets podcast. Ryan, I think, said something about it.
Yeah, Ryan Dossie.
Yeah, Ryan Dossie. And I was like, hell, let's give it a try. Said, we'll send out 10 letters, see what happens. Ended up sending 140 or something.
How did you send 100? From 10? You just get addicted or something?
Pretty much, because our system beforehand was, we use Landglide to drive to the property.
Okay.
We take a screenshot of it. My brother, he's kind of like our tech guy. This is a family business. So my brother, my mom, and I are all doing it.
Yep.
My brother would, hunt for the owner, try to get some numbers using white pages, yada, yada, and put them into Podio.
Yep.
And we would start calling or sending a letter or whatever. After I figured out that DealMachine did all of this, I was like, the heck with it. I'm going to use DealMachine instead. Get a little bit of light here.
Awesome. Yeah, that looks great.
Okay, cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then after sending out those mailers, had a lady, made her an offer over the phone, never even face-to-faced her. She was like, nope, cool, let's do this. Sent her the paperwork. She signed it. And I said, I had someone who I had met in Lowe's the day before. Or, mom met him and said, hey, listen, get over here. You need to talk to this guy. So I went over there, talked to him. He told me what he was looking for. This property matched it, more or less, except for all the garbage that was in the yard.
Okay.
And he was like, cool, let's make a deal. And,
so back up. You found a buyer in Lowe's?
Yeah, so we actually have signs in the back of our car that say, we buy houses.
Yeah.
Have our number up there. And apparently this guy had been looking for a property for a while and had worked with other wholesalers in the area, but he didn't get the deal. He was too slow to, say, yes, I want it. And, it got taken out from under him. So when he saw our sign, he was like, listen, I want a property. What have you got?
Yeah.
He actually saw my mom in Lowe's.
Cool. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people who put the We Buy Houses stickers on their car, they actually get a lot of cash buyer leads, even more so than the leads for people who want to sell their house.
Honestly, I've gotten one lead or two leads from people actually wanting to sell. Normally, it's people looking to buy.
So a great tip there if you're looking to build your buyers list is get a magnet that says We Buy Houses.
Yeah, it works, man.
That's awesome. So you sent out the postcard and then she responded the day that she got it. Is that what you're saying? And then you guys took 6 days to close once she called you?
Correct.
Awesome.
So buyer made a decision the day after.
Yeah.
I got it under contract on Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, actually, it was Thursday. He made the decision and put his deposit down. And then after that, I said, and the reason we were able to close so quickly is because I pulled that, I need to call my partner thing, right? So we said, hey, we're looking for 18 for this. And he was like, man, I can give you 16. He's like, first he said, meet me at the bank, because if you agree to the deal, then we're going to go ahead and close. So I was like, all right. Met him there. He said, hemmed and hawed, gave me $16,000. I had it under contract for $10,800. And I was like, I got to call my partner. Give me a minute. So I walk away, call my mom and say, hey, I'm just calling you because, I told him I'd call my partner. I'm going to take the deal regardless. And just basically went back and said, listen, we can do that, even though it's $2,000 under what we're asking, but we'd have to close as soon as possible, legit. And he said, okay, cool. How's Monday? I said, let me call my closing attorney.
And what day of the week was it at this time?
This was Thursday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. So you had 2 business days that you got it done in.
Pretty much, yeah.
Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I added the weekends, but you're right. Business days.
Good move.
Yeah, fun stuff, man.
Do you guys have other buyers that you actually would have sent this deal out to, or how did you guys do that?
Yeah, so we've been developing our buyers list and just creating an email list, developing a report for each property and sending it to them, and then whoever's interested lets us know.
Okay.
This guy, when he told me what he wanted and this came up, I immediately called him first and was like, listen, you might want to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. Man, way to go on that. So what was that spread? Like almost $5,000?
Yeah, almost $5,000 after we paid attorney's fees and let me see. We also had someone who found it for us, so we just gave them some money too. But we netted about 4 or 5, so not a huge deal.
Okay.
But we had something.
Wait, who found it for you? You had just gotten DealMachine and you already had somebody else on your team?
Yeah. So not yet, not on DealMachine. We had just been, telling people, listen, if you see crappy properties, just send us the address, and if we, end up buying it, we're going to go ahead and give you guys, $350,
Gotcha.
$200, whatever.
Okay. So did this deal come from DealMachine at all?
It did.
Okay.
Yes. So it's funny because we originally started trying to contact the person with white letter and cold calling. Didn't work. Sent a DealMachine letter. Boom. So
Gotcha.
someone had told us that.
Okay, so somebody told you about the property, then you went and used DealMachine on the property. Okay, I got you. So this is a family business. Talk to me about that, because I think that's a really cool aspect that we haven't discussed before on our channel. Is like if you have a business with anyone but yourself, it becomes a partnership. So what were some of the challenges that you guys have faced that maybe you could share for somebody who's wanting to do business with a family member or like a partner?
Yeah.
Do you guys ever have any disagreements where you had like a standstill?
Pretty often. Yeah, pretty often. So the biggest thing is that, when working, I've been blessed in that, my family is, my brother and my mom are really, really solid people. It took my mom a little bit of time to develop the kind of mindset. She's more of the, okay, I want to do it myself because I know it's going to get done right type of person. And my brother and I are more less develop systems that automate processes and hire people that are better at it than we are. So it took a little while. In fact, when I first brought up, hey, let's hire someone to drive around with DealMachine, she said, absolutely not, no way. And was just like outright like, no, we're not doing it.
How did you handle that?
Essentially we made a pros and cons list. We sat down with my mom and said, listen, okay, here's what you are really good at. We need you doing this because we're going to make more money in the long term.
Yeah.
But here is, and here is something that, anyone can really do. You guys make it super simple with DealMachine to where when I add the person, you already have 2 videos that show them how to use it from the get-go. And all you do is tap the screen 3 times in order to get, start sending a mailer or for them to, put it to us.
Right.
And then we can go from there. So, that was kind of a standstill, but it only lasted for about a week or 2.
Okay.
And we basically said it like this. Okay, if we do this and it doesn't work, let's say we get no leads, we're going to send 70 letters the first month, in July. And if it doesn't work, then hey, we'll drop it. It's okay. We're good with that. Of course, after about 2 weeks, we had a lead pretty much closed. So that's a non-issue. So we know DealMachine works. Now it's we're in the process of training one of our first guys. I'm taking your advice of the $15 an hour, just doing a subcontractor type deal.
Yep.
We have a guy kind of drive around, and we're looking to automate that driving process so we can focus more on, making the offers, analyzing deals.
Awesome. We actually have a contract you can use that our lawyer put together to hire a driver and basically limit you guys' risk and everything by spelling out these are the things you've got to have, insurance, etc.
I love you. Please send.
All right, cool. Well, I'm trying to find the URL to that right now, actually.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate it. I basically wrote up, we did a mock job description, but it's not really a job description because it's not a job per se. So.
Okay. So the URL is dealmachine.com/driver-contract.
Okay.
Yeah. Type that in. It should download right to your computer.
Driver-contract. Boom shakalaka. Got it.
There you go. And then at the very bottom, so the top's a lot of words, and then the very bottom is where you spell out like your payment structure. And then do the signatures. So you'll see that one.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, cool. And I won't get, I'm going to watch the other videos to kind of get a little deeper into that with, the different types of payment structures you guys have used and things like that. But on the note of family businesses or, working with a partner, honestly, it's been a huge benefit to me because I try to do things on my own. And when I do, I overwhelm myself. I get to the point where I'm doing all the tasks that honestly I'm not great at, but also, I'm using my time in areas that are going to be less profitable down the road. Now it's nice because we can divide and conquer. So my brother's been putting in the leads and everything. Mom and I have been, talking to the actual prospects, analyzing the properties. Mom's been she's the one that we put in there to build the relationship.
Yeah.
Because she is like solid. But it's nice because I don't have to do everything. Huge difference. That's been the biggest thing for me. It saves my sanity a little bit, Yeah.
I definitely do like working with a partner. It's really important to get on the same page with stuff early on, because I think if you've talked to anybody who's had to split up from their partner, that can be a very painful process, especially if you don't agree how you want to split up, which if you're having issues, you won't most likely. So, cool. That's really awesome to hear how you guys use the pro cons list to go through your, get on the same page, and that worked out really well for you guys.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty awesome. Definitely recommend it, especially because, when you really look at it, like Napoleon Hill says in Think and Grow Rich, the mastermind or, multiple people working in harmony towards a, unified goal is going to produce a lot better results than just one person trying to grind away. It's called Think and Grow Rich, not Work Hard and Grow Rich.
That's right. Very good. Very distinct difference there.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Awesome. Is there anything I can do to help you while we're on the phone?
I would really like to kind of know about a couple of pay structures you've used that were successful. I know that the 15 an hour, you found a lot of success with that. That's what we're starting with our first guy here. Any others that have kind of worked pretty well?
Yeah. If you have somebody who wants to learn how to invest in real estate, that's a really good scenario where they can work for free and add you properties. And then you can pay them a bonus if you close one. $500, and then they still get to learn, so that's somebody who's going to be excited about learning that you meet at a meetup or whatever, and can form a win-win that way. Okay. The other thing is like a mailman or somebody that's like a service-based person who's always driving in different places. So not any old mailman. You probably want a mailman that has different routes every day. So those exist. If you ever notice your mailman's different one day, that mailman probably is like a permanent substitute mailman who's always switching around. And
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, talk to them. Definitely don't hesitate to make it worth their while. And I pay like up to $5 per lead that those guys submit, because again, it's got to be worth their while. And since they're always in these different spots, they're going to see stuff that other people don't. So those leads are probably worth more anyway than a dedicated person who's going out, you know what I mean, to certain areres.
It's a very good point. Even some houses that may look good, they may know they're completely vacant because on the roster is not, no one's living there.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And that's, really, I gotta tell you, your educational videos and stuff online have answered a hell of a lot of my questions. So really, I'm just kind of rolling with that. Right now, but if something does come up and I have a question, man, I freaking love your support, by the way.
Oh, really?
I gotta tell you, Oh, hell yeah, man. Legit. Every time it was Elise, and I can't remember the other one's name that I'm always talking to. But literally, whenever I send a message, it's like, they respond within like an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're able to kind of steer me in the direction.
Come over
huge
here.
Shout out to you.
Hi.
Hey, there's that person. What's up, Elise?
Sorry, we're working on our other office, so I look kind of like a hot mess, but I heard my name and I was like, what?
Scott Johnson. He got a deal after hearing.
Scott Johnson, yes!
You guys know.
Hey, what's up, Elise?
Oh my gosh, it's so good to put a face to the name.
Yeah, sorry it doesn't look better,
Stop it. Oh my gosh, congrats on your deal in real life. I know I've said it over chat, but.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. And it was Joy that I've been talking to a lot as well. You guys have done a fantastic job. And never has answered it. So use this as a freaking testimonial because you guys are good.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Scott.
I think I lost you.
Oh,
We're cutting in and out, I think. But yeah, on that, definitely just wanted to say thank you, and we're gonna send you a DealMachine hat, so be on the lookout for that. And then thank you so much for scheduling the call and sharing the success you've had so far. Can't wait to help you get more deals.
Sounds good. Hey, I appreciate David and Elise. You guys have a great day. Great talking to you.